Good morning, traders. Welcome to one more educational content. Today I'm going to explain you about the fractals. Now, what are fractals? Fractals are an indication where the price makes some decision, and you can Google it. You can understand it. It's one of the Bill Williams most uh, I can say it is one of the Bill Williams most successful indicator, fractals. Okay, fractals, what you see here is they look like a carrot, like a carrot type, and this is red and this is a green, and you can see that it looks like a carrot. Okay. So what are the benefits of the fractal? First thing is, how do the fractal work? See, there is what Bill Williams basically explained is that a price starts from the X value, then from there the price rises, okay, then it reaches a Y value, from there price comes low and it makes a Z, okay. Suppose here the fractal will get formed. The fractal will format over here, okay, and there will be a fractal will be formed here also, okay. What Bill Williams says that this is the starting point of that particular trend. If a price breaks this fractal up, so it's a buy setup, the market will continue to move up. If a price breaks this low, then the market will go down. This is a simple method. Along with other methods, you need to understand this as a behavior of the fractal. Now, for many people, it might not be easy to understand it right now, but to explain how the fractals can basically benefit you from many trading methods which are being used. Along with that, you can use the fractal. So let's understand how the fractal forms. So I will go to the replay. I put the fractal here. So let me put this one. Okay. Now you can see it's a simple. You can see that there is these are the number of fractals. These are the number of fractal. There is a higher low. Sorry, lower high. There is a lower high, lower high, high. From here, the price is making lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This is a simple horizontal price. If a price comes down, it is still continue to move down. It is an indication. If price breaks this particular bracket market, so it will continue on more down. Okay, this is the basic idea. So when the fractal will form basically is that when a particular candle is formed as a high, okay, it's been rising, it makes a candle, when this high is formed, it needs a two higher lows, and on the right hand side it needs a two higher lows, and this should be higher high. Okay? Then this fractal is formed. The fractal is formed only when this particular second candle is closed, when this is closed, because these two are already printed, right? So when the high is made, you will get one lower high and then one more lower high. At this time, when this particular candle is closed, then you will find a fractal. This is the basic idea. So let's see. First, you try to understand how the fractal get forms. Okay, I think I will slow this to 0.3. Okay, now here is a point. This candle has a lower fractal. It has got a two higher highs and two higher highs. This is two higher lows and this is two higher lows and this is the lowest low. When they break, actually it should break two fractals. When two fractal is broken, it is ideally understood that there is a swing momentum. Swing momentum will come. Okay. There is a one more method, if you don't know, it is called a 2B method. When the lower low fractals are broken and then you have a bullish engulfing, okay, you need to wait for one more higher low fractal has to be formed here. One more higher low fractal has to be formed. So let's see. Now remember, this highest high fractal is formed only after closing of this small doji. But there is no lower low fractal. You need to wait for a lower low fractal to get your now listen very carefully. When this candle closed, you have a higher low. This is first lowest low, you have a higher low. And break of this is your buy setup. This is just simply I am telling you because I have 20 years plus of experience and I am a professional. I worked in US and I worked in many institutions. I know how it works. So this is where your buy setup comes. So we are going to make a buy over here. That is, this is called first fractal break buy, and our stop will be, this will be our stop. Now listen me very carefully. I will just set it to 75. Now I am showing you the very core of this particular core of this. Okay, set it to 75. And once this is crossed, what happens? For example, I paused it. What happens if this is breaks down? If this breaks down, you are probably going to this slope. If it breaks up, you are probably going for one more swing up. Equal distance of this. How much distance is this? You are getting you are getting the same distance over here. Okay? This is very simple, easy to understand. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Now it is a buy setup. Now it is a buy setup. Actually, there is inside these two are inside this previous high and low. Those need to be ignored. Usually they need to be ignored. But when you trade with moving averages, you will come to know that. Now it is broke. Now there is one more high fractal has formed. Once this has formed, now your stop. Now I will remove both this thing. Now your stop from this place, now comes to this place. You may feel it, Krishna. Why are you bringing that to that lower fractal? Just now you said that you have to ignore it within the bracket. Yes, you need to ignore it within the bracket. But this is how the Bill William explained actually. Now it has come to the cost of it. The cost where the breakout has taken place, it is testing the breakout. Now you listen me this. There is a one more fractal. This is inside. Again, these are inside fractals. These are called inside fractals. Okay, these are called inside fractals. You need a proper education for that. Now it has come to the cost where the fractal is there. Now when price breaks this high, when price moves above this, my stop will come to this low. I mean my stop will come to the cost. This is just an example. Randomly I have picked up this chart and I have started. Now remember this, I just paused. It has broken almost everything. All the fractals have been broken. So now my stop has to be come to this cost. Okay. Now I will show you. This is a low and it did not take this low. Low is 25,840.8 and the low of this candle is 25,848.25. This 840, now I will mark it and show you why it is important for you to believe the system. This low is 25,840 rupees 80 paisa minus spread. You need to add the spread, that is 5 rupees or 10 rupees. So this low is 848 rupees 25 paisa. People don't believe actually. People don't believe unless they see it. Seeing it is a believing it. Now my stop is exactly, there is a some spread, 10 rupee spread is there. This is for only futures trading, not for option. Option, yes, you can use the fractal as a game changer, but you need to learn it. Okay. Now I am going to go push it. Now if I get stopped out, I will be stopped out at cost. Remember this. If I get stopped out, I will be stopped out at the cost. Now what, tell me what happened now? This one single contract, believing only fractals, knowing how to trade the fractal, you have 11,673 profits in your account. I'm not bluffing. This is the education. You need to understand, and what you understand basically, you need to believe in it. Believing is more important, understanding the more important, and accepting the fact, it is more important. Now where is my stop? Now my stop comes to this low, 25,893. 25,846 is my buy, 25,893 is my stop, and the price should go, and I will start trialing my stop, because sometimes they check the gap also. They test the gap also, so we don't do that. Now my stop comes after 5 candles, my stop comes in the profit, 25,964. Actually method is very simple. You need to accept the fact that this method gives you the yield that you are looking. And now tell me, did I do anything wrong? The stop is 25,963 rupees 10 paisa, and the low of this candle is 25,968 rupees 60 paisa, and the low of this is 969 rupees 60 paisa. That is exactly you need to do. You need to secure your profits. Okay. Now you are stopped out. Let me select. Now you are stopped out. You booked around 8,422 rupees. Yes, you are stopped out. And from here, when say for example, when I say you are stopped out, basically look at the stroke here. This is one stroke, and this is probably has a one more stroke in it. This probably has a one more stroke, but yes, you got this. Okay, this probably has a one more stroke, but you need to see trading is engineering. How do you this thing? And you have always like this. There is a trend line you can use, and there is a trend line you can use how to make the things trend lines. This is a flag pattern, and once you go make that, you have a pullback, and then you go for it. When I am showing you, okay, you feel like okay. If it reverses here, you have one more move. I'll show you now. This is one. This is two. So let me remove the background. And we probably have one more up, one more move up to here, one up to here. We have one more up, or something more than that. It can be possible. Yes, it can be possible. So let me remove this Fibonacci, and the moment it gives us a reversal, we are going for it. I'll show you how. I will not buy until, see, I will not buy until this lower fractal is printed. Now with this red candle, this lower fractal is printed, right? Right. So my buy is, now I have fractal here, lower fractal here. My buy is break first fractal of the higher, this higher trend line जो रहता है इसके ऊपर वाला, ठीक है? I'll show you now. Provided this lower fractal should not be violated. Provided this lower fractal should not be violated. If that is violated, we need to wait for one more higher low fractal. One more higher low fractal. Let's see. Now this is something we called as a blue line special. Blue line special is nothing but what happens. It gives us a one more a best entry. Previously my entry was here. One second, let me remove that. My previous entry was here. I was supposed to enter if this lower fractal withholds, if it should not be broken. Okay, then once it just breaks this, my entry is buy setup here, and probably I am getting a up to 26,083 or 26,100. Now this we call it as a blue line special. We know why we call it as a blue line special. Now we have bullish engulfing. If this is broken, then we are making entry. We are making entry at much more lower price. Okay. तो हमारा एंट्री अभी कहाँ रहेगा? हमारा एंट्री अभी यहाँ रहेगा. लेट मेक दिस एज एन एंट्री. ओके, ये एंट्री वाला कर देते. ओके, एक्चुअली लेट मी बाय दिस नाउ. आई एम बाइंग इट, ऑल्दो ये फ्रैक्टल ब्रेक नहीं हुआ है. आई एम बाइंग दिस. या इट हैज ब्रोकन नाउ. You must have a very detailed understanding on the fractal. This is only one indicator, fractal, that's all. This is just one indicator, that is fractal. You have to understand how everything behaves and what are important, what are the importance of the stops, what are the importance of the take profits. That you need to understand. Now you see, I have nothing to hide here. I have nothing to hide here. Should I have to take my stop up to here? Yes. Once this is broken, 2640 is broken, I need to raise my stop to the profits. Now remember, I'll just pause it. You have this extension, okay? You see, if you see this extension, basically will make this is a large volatility. This is a small volatility. This is a large volatility. This is a small volatility. From here, you will get one more up. This is how you need to understand. I will just put it here in this way. This is a small volatility. Usually, this small volatility indicates people are selling short, but there will be a short squeeze. There will be a short squeeze. You see? You see? Okay, it is breaking the trend. It should go up. Okay, this is actually uh, in our way, it is a new high, and then it reversed immediately, and it made this thing. We should book that profits right now, which is 3150. Once it breaks this mean line, this is called mean reversion line. Once if it breaks, we should book, or we can trial our stop here. We can trial our stop to this place. This is our stop. Okay. If our stop is hit, we are out of this market. Okay. Let's see. Oh, fuck. And actually it tagged our this thing. So let me go ahead. And yes, it was stopped by the gap down. And that was visible over here when making new high, then it broke the trend here. So what you have learned today is basically a, a one fractal indicator, how it works and why you need an education. If you want to make money, if you want to make a comfortable income, you must know how to trade. Even one indicator is also very important for you. And if you don't know how to do it, then my friends, it's very difficult for you to make money in this volatile market. So try understanding this, that you have a lot of so this is where it came below, it went up, then it came below, and we are near to that only. Okay, we are near to that only now. Now this is how the market basically behaves, my friends. I hope you have understood this. If you like it, please click the like button. You can follow me in the Twitter. Basically, Twitter will basically give you the lot of this thing, and it will help you immediately. You can get your answers over there. Okay, thank you very much.